Located right on Edinburgh Drive in Moncton, lots of great John Deere equipment. And right behind them, our towing service tonight is provided by Taylor's Auto Body. Out of Salisbury, they're available at 372-9436, Taylor Auto Body. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Pat and Shelley Rogers, the entire staff of Everglades Speedway, we welcome you to the Tire Shack Enduro 200. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please now rise for the playing of our national anthem. Position this afternoon after drawing this position in the 00, the Steve Taylor Livestock Sales Automobile car number 00. Make welcome Derek Smith. Derek, you've had a couple of years in street stock, and you've done a couple of enduros before, and there's no better place to be than on the front. And you got a co-pilot. Maybe tell us who's with you this afternoon.
Well, my co-pilot tonight is Derek Jones. I guess we're Derek and Derek show today.
It's the Double D show. Derek and Derek in the 00. Hey, that works. 00, Double Ds. Derek drove a race here a couple of weeks back. Is he going to take the wheel this afternoon as well?
No, I think I'm going to put in the full 200. He's just along for the ride.
Should be exciting. Have a good one this afternoon. Right behind them, of course, a two-time feature winner here in 1996, the Trans-Tech MFM Moon Series car number 9. Out of Gallagher Ridge, make welcome Brian Quinlan. Brian, you all alone the saddle here this afternoon. No co-pilot, didn't want the extra weight. What was the story?
Didn't want the extra weight.
Pretty hard to go through these left-handers with too much weight on the right side.
That's right.
Good luck this afternoon. You've already got a couple of feature wins, but hey, a 200-lap enduro is an entirely different story, especially when you turn around and go the other way in the second half.
Yes, it is.
Must cause some problems setting up the car. What did you have to change this afternoon?
I just set the car flat all the way around and let her go like that.
Only thing you can do is be quick as you can in both halves. Right outside, driving car number 78, normally driven by Blasted Bob Boucher this afternoon. Hey, he's got lots of experience in street stock and sportsman as well. Make welcome out of Boundary Creek, Dave Oblinas. He'll be driving the Atlantic Compressed Air Signworks Chevrolet. I'm looking inside. I see a second seat. Who's with you this afternoon, Dave?
We're going to take Terry Watson with us. We're going to go out and see if we can't scare him to death.
How does Terry feel about this, Terry?
I'm scared to death already.
And you haven't even started yet?
No. No.
Just screw your helmet on tight, tie the seat belts down so you're desperately uncomfortable. That's all there is to it.
I think so.
One more thing, just hang on. Have a good one this afternoon. Right on the inside, single seater here for a rookie driver, but he doesn't drive like one. He won the feature on opening night at car number 59, the Victory Lane Racing Apparel Automobile. Make welcome Dan Oblinas. A second-generation driver. Going to try to make the old man proud here this afternoon.
Going to see what I can do. It's a long way up through.
Exactly, but you're pretty handy in the front, which has got to be a definite advantage.
Yeah, but just take a look around. There's a lot of good cars right here.
A lot of experienced pilots, too. Have a good one. On the outside of the next row, familiar face here. Also got a couple of feature wins here. In car number 20, the Francis Plumbing Heating Chevrolet out of Shediac. Make welcome the amazing Ace Orgaland. That's what we named you here. I hope you like the title, Azor. You're looking on the outside, pretty good shot at it.
Yep, that's a good place to start out.
And a good place to end up and be right on the front with a checker flag in hand.
Well, I'm satisfied with a fourth place.
The fourth or up. Okay, make well, Azor Glen. All the way from Miramichi City this afternoon, a capable pilot. Run street stock for several years now. Who are you sponsored by this afternoon?
Well, we got Newcastle Alternator and Starter, Kelly's Glass, A1 Services, and Chatham Rug Cleaners.
All the good folks from Chatham and Newcastle on board as well. Frank, Dick, you got a lot of pilots around. You haven't driven with very much. How do you feel about that?
Well, this is my second trip here, and as long as I finish.
Didn't have to change the number today. You're the only 10 in the field?
That's right.
Frank Dick, going to see what he can do here this afternoon. One of the favorites here at the Speedway. We call him Charging Charlie, the speedy automobile car number 2, Charging Charlie Lewis. Charlie, you only got 2 cars ahead of you. This one looks like a pretty good shot at the front, Charlie.
Oh, yeah, it's a long ways to go yet, though.
200 laps is a grind, no question about it. How do you feel about it? Would you rather go this way around or make the turn and go the other way at the end?
Doesn't make any difference.
Again, I asked a couple of drivers up front, what do you change on the car to do this?
Just straighten up the wheels, put all the same size tires on, and go.
Exactly, take the can out of it, tread like a road course.
That's right.
Super way to go. Charlie Lewis in the 2. Another second-generation driver inside the next row, all the way from the lobster capital of the world. In car number 21, make welcome Pierre Lalande. Pierre got Dad in the field. You going to try to show him a few tricks here?
No, I'm just going to try to follow.
If you figure if he can go to fourth, you can at least go to fifth, right?
I'll try.
That's all he said he wanted. Maybe you can go third. That'd be even better.
I wish.
Okay, Pierre Gallant in the 21 this afternoon. Car number 10, the Reese number just to 70.
Three number to 70, is it?
18.
Crew number to number 18, Troy Frost. Where are you from, Troy?
Fredericton.
All the way from Fredericton this afternoon. You were washed out up there again last night?
Yep.
So we're trying to have you this afternoon. Have you run Enduro before, Troy?
Once last year.
Well, you got a long way to go and a short time to get there.
I'm just going to take my time.
Okay, that's all you can do is knock them off one at a time, Troy. On the inside of the next row, we got a feature winner. He's going to go at it single here this afternoon, just one seat in the car. The Pierre Cornet Construction Automobile 95.5 automobile, first shield this year. Jill, you've already got a feature win. The Ford is running really good. You got a feel for the GM products. How do you feel about your chances?
Oh, I'm not very nervous. I think we're going to do good today here.
You make the Blue Oval proud this afternoon?
Yep.
Way to go. Jill is here in the 95. From Turtle Creek this afternoon, the home of the Turtle Dome, Todd McKay in the 31. Todd, this is a brand new feature for you this afternoon, running and then an Enduro. How do you think your chances are getting to front?
Well, I'm just going to take my time and go with the eye ahead of me.
Run it all alone too, Todd?
Run it all alone, yeah.
Just a car you specially prepared for this race?
No, not specially prepared for all of them, hopefully.
Okay, way to go, Todd. Another driver of the furniture there, Jerry Trombley in the 61. Who sponsors you this afternoon, Jerry?
I've got ProLab from Quebec. I've got Signature Sign from Fredericton. MNG Autocell also in Oromoto. Parts by Herbie Coburn's, the scrapyard down in Gary there.
Way to go. By the time you get to the front of this field, you'll have all those sponsor names scraped right off the car, Jerry.
Well, I guess so, or one or the other. Hopefully everybody will pile up and I'll go by. Or
If you to stay back here, you'll be on the point for the second half.
That's right.
Way to go. Jerry Trombley, the 61. Filling out the field, a rookie driver here, car number 27, the Caledonia Waste Oil Machine, doing a super job already in his rookie season. Make welcome this afternoon, Danny Chapman in the 27. You're at the back of the field, Danny. Some people say that's the best place to be in one of these deals.
I think it is. I really do. You get to see everyone where they're going, and then you go around them. Try to.
I just got one question to ask. Did you bring your scuba gear with you this afternoon?
No, but I'd like to have a pair of rubber boots or something.
Just in case. Way to go, Danny Chapman in the 27. Once again, the winning number for $224, 2861621. That's 2861621. A green ticket. And Clive Hobson's waiting here in the tower to hand over $224 to some lucky winner who purchased that ticket. 2861621. Once again, the winning 50-50 ticket number is 2861621. That's 2861621. You are $224 richer, and the Salisbury Lions Club rep, Clive Hobson, is here in the tower to present you with your prize as soon as you make your way up here. 2861621, the winning number. 200 grueling laps for the slip and slide straight stock division. They tread very gingerly through turn number 2. You can see the reflections of these automobiles on the inside as they go to turn number 2. It'll take a few laps just to dry out the track in that area. And of course, just as soon as someone drops a wheel down on the inside, we're going to get it wet all over again. So these drivers are going to have to watch it all night long here over in turn number 2. 2861621. You are $224 richer. A green ticket for the Salisbury Lions Club. 2861621. A few laps around in that area. Derek Smith on the point, the 00. Terry Charters outside in the 75. The 9 is Brian Quinlan. The 78 is Dave Oblinas. The 59, Dan Oblinas. The 20 is the amazing Azor Gallant. Pierre Gallant, his son, in the 21. Outside Charge and Charlie Lewis in the 2. Gilles Legier, the 95.5. The 18 Automobile. Is driven by Troy Frost out of the Fredericton area. The 31 is all the way from Turtle Creek. Todd McKay behind the wheel of that automobile. 61 is Jerry Trombley. Dan Chapman in the 27. We're ready to go all out for 200 laps here in the slip and slide straight stock division. Green flag is up from starter Ken Bray. Steve Pettipaw heading back to the tower as well. Green flag is up. One more time at turn number 4. We're going to go racing. Turn number 2. They're going to go through wide through turn number 2. The 00 touches the water on the inside, and all the rest of the cars watches and they all make it through turn number 2. Terry Charters will complete lap number 1 as your leader. Everybody try to find their position before they head into turn 2. The low side is not the way to go over there. The 00 once again touches the water on the low side. Quinlan just steps outside. Frank Dick in the 10 also puts the left front wheel in the water as well. And Dave Oblinas is your leader on lap number 2. Dave Oblinas and Bob Boucher's number 78 is your leader. Takes it high out of turn 2. Right up to the wall. Terry Charters pays no mind to the water, runs right through it in the 75, but he's falling back in the pack. Dave Oblinas, your race leader. Azor Gallant up to 20. Derek Smith is 3rd. Brian Quinlan is 4th in the 9. Quinlan ducking and diving through the 1-2 turn, and Charters once again lays the wheel right down in the water. Oblinas, Atlantic Compressed Air Sidework Chevrolet is your leader. Gallant in the 20th second. Derek Smith 3rd in the 00. Brian Quinlan is 4th, and Terry Charters completes the top 5. Rookie campaigner Pierre Gallant takes it around in turn number 2. Almost collects the 27 of Dan Chapman. Pierre Gallant trying to right the 21 car. And Gallant gets underway, goes a lap down to the leaders, almost 2 laps down as Dave Oblinas is right on his rear bumper. Dave Oblinas, your leader. Derek Smith in 2nd. Azor Gallant now back to 3rd. And Todd McKay goes a lap down in the 31 automobile. Soft break for Todd McKay out of Turtle Creek. He goes a lap down to the leaders, just 10 laps into the distance. As Dave Oblinas is your leader, Derek Smith in the 2nd spot. 2 familiar faces at the front of the pack. So Pierre Gallant in the 21 goes a 2nd lap down to the leaders. Dave Oblinas in the 78 automobile, your race leader. Derek Smith in 2nd. The amazing Azor Gallant is 3rd in the 20. Brian Quinlan is fourth in the 9. The 21 automobile a lap down. The 59 of Dan Oblinas has moved up. Gilles Leger in the Ford automobile number 95, right on his rear bumper. Chargers falling back in the field into 75. Once again, the leaders go by. It's Dave Oblinas in the 78. Derek Smith in the 00 in second. Azor Glad is third. Azor about to put a lap on his front in the 21. So it's Glad versus Glad at turn number 4. Break for Azor Gallant. He is off the pace in the Francis Fleming heating machine. Picks it up one more time. Might be fuel pump problems on that automobile. And Gilles Leger now going to give him a run for his money as he's done on several occasions. Once again, Dave Oblinas your leader. Derek Smith in the 00 is second. The 78 of Oblinas is your leader. In third, Brian Quinlan in the 9. Fourth is Dan Oblinas in the 59. Fifth position now belongs to Gilles Leger. And in sixth spot is Azor Gallant. Some kind of mechanical problems on the 20 car. He can maintain his position, but unable to accelerate enough to get around Leger. Tough break for Gallant, who falls back to sixth spot in the 20. Dave Oblinas, your leader. Derek Smith is second on turn number 2. Complete this time by. We're 16 complete this time by. Dave Oblinas and Derek Smith, your top two runners, now threading their way through some lap traffic. Dan Chapman in the 27 car about to go a lap down to the leader. Tough break for the rookie driver as Dave Oblinas puts a lap on him in the 78. The 00 of Derek Smith also will put a lap on Dan Chapman. Once again, Dave Oblinas is your race leader. Derek Smith in the 00 in second spot. Third is Brian Quinlan. In fourth, rookie Dan Oblinas. In fifth, Gilles Leger. And in sixth position is Azor Gallant in the 20. Having a good run is Troy Frost in the 18. That's the purple automobile with the green lettering, renumbered from 10. And now the leader, Dave Oblinas, about to put a lap on Frank Dick in the number 10. Dave Oblinas now looks to the outside of Frank Dick, the 00 of Derek Smith right on his rear bumper. Smith now looks to the inside and trying to make it 3 wide down the front straightaway. Super battle for that lead position between Dave Oblinas and Derek Smith. Oblinas has the spot one more time down the back straightaway. Frank Dick goes a lap down to the leaders. The 00 Derek Smith holds on to second spot. Quinlan is third in the 9. Dave Oblinas is fourth. And Azor Gallant falls from sixth position and heads to the garage area. Tough break for the Shediac area driver, Azor Gallant, as he slows down in turn number 3. And Gallant did not make his way into the garage area. We don't understand why he didn't pull off the track. Whatever Maloney is playing the 20 car, he is stalled down in turn number 3. So other drivers will have to thread their way through the underside, but that's a tough spot to be in for Gallant. They go 2 wide in there. Gallant makes it 3 wide. Hopefully all the drivers know he's there now. So once again, the 78 of Dave Oblinas now going to work on Charlie Lewis. Trying to put Charlie a lap down. Everybody gets by one more time. Gallant over there in the 20. Dave Oblinas, Derek Smith putting on a super show at the front of the pack. Brian Quinlan is third. Dan Oblinas and Gilles Leger do battle for fourth. And Leger takes the spot at turn number 4. Red flag situation on the track as they go 3 wide. McKay backs under to the 31 over in turn 3. And red flag on the track. So it looks like we have some water splashed up in turn number 2 and a red flag situation on the speedway. Also, the 20 is stalled over in turn number 3. So track crews rush out to assist the 20 back to the garage area. Tough break for Azor Gallant in the 20. The Francis Plumbing and Heating CC Lounge Machine will head back to the garage area the hard way. So once again, Dave Oblinas, your race leader in Boucher's number 78. Boucher taking the weekend off, headed for Loudon, New Hampshire to watch the Winston Cup race. I won't tell you who won it. You'll want to check that out when you get home and run the VCR back.
Don't tell me.
The 00 of Derek Smith in second spot. Unofficially, Brian Quinlan next back in the 9. And I believe it's Gilles Legier in 4th and Dan Oblinas in 5th. Green flag is down one more time. We're going racing. A couple of drivers get caught in at the front of the pack. Brad Dick unable to refire. Almost gets tail-ended by Trombley in the 61. This is an Adoro. Different rules in regular competition. You snooze, you lose. So Charlie Lewis in danger of going a lap down. We believe he's still on the lead lap at this juncture. The 00, Derek Smith has taken over the lead. Oblinas back to second spot. In third, once again, is Dan Oblinas in the 59. In fourth, the 9 of Quinlan. In fifth, the 95 automobile of Legier. For the lead position. Couple of veteran campaigners here. Derek Smith with the 00. The 78 automobile of Dave Oblinas go at it tooth and nail. A super battle for that lead position as Charlie Lewis has gone a lap down. Trombley making his way up in the back in the 61 automobile. Sure, Trombley may very well be on the lead lap, in which case he will be in third position in the 61. Quinlan right there in the 9 as Chargers goes a lap down one more time. Frank Dick in the 10. Oh, tough break for the Miramichi City driver, Frank Dick. Heads back to the garage here, the number 10 Pontiac automobile. Dave Oblinas is your leader in the 78. Derek Smith in second spot in the 00. They've exchanged that lead back and forth a few times already. McKay off the pace. A couple of laps in arrears to the leader in the 31, but doing a super job in his first outing there as he slides out of turn number 4. Good looking automobile for Todd McKay out of Turtle Creek in the 31. Lewis now goes to work on McKay. Lewis already a lap down to the leaders. And Dave Oblinas continues to lead in the 78 with Derek Smith right on his rear bumper. The 18 automobile of Troy Frost having a good run. But Frank Dick and Azor Gallant have gone to the garage area with mechanical problems. 61 doing a super job there as he runs the high side of the track all the way around. Keep your eyes on that 61. And the 21 of Pierre Gallant kissed the wall that time on a turn number 2. Watch Tromby now as he looks to the inside, hooks the bumper with Quinlan. They unhook. Quinlan goes across the infield, loses some place on the track. Tough break for Quinlan, who lost track position in that exchange, and Todd McKay gets worked on over in turn number 2. Shock Enduro 200 here at Riverglade Speedway. All brought to you by the good folks at Tire Shack, corner of Dominion and John Street in Moncton, where they're your official Dunlop tire dealer. And tires getting work out here this afternoon as these straight stock automobiles go at it. Durant, once again, the 21 slaps the wall in turn number 2, losing the rear bumper on the 21. Dave Oblina, show race leader in the 78. And Frank Dick makes his way back into the garage area several laps in the rear. The 21 car dragging his bumper. Pierre Gallant about to lose that bumper as he heads back to the garage area. The crew can pull that off. He can come back out again. So the Gallant family having a tough one here this evening. Pierre doing a super job there in the 21, the son of the famous Azor Gallant. Watch Trombley, the 61, doing a super job as he weaves in and out of traffic. So Terry Charters is about to go another lap down to the leaders as Dave Oblinas works the outside, and Derek Smith trying to take advantage of this situation, hoping for a break on the inside. Derek Smith and Derek Jones in the 00. Down the back straightaway, the leaders go one more time. Once again, Frank Dickens made his way back out onto the speedway in the 10, several laps in the rear. And the 21 of Pierre Gallant being worked on in the garage area will be returning momentarily, we hope. David Lena, show race leader in the 78. The 00 of Derek Smith in second spot. We believe that Gilles Legier is in third position. That's unofficially the 95 in third, Trombley in fourth. The 59 of Dan Oblinas in fifth, and Brian Quinlan should be in the sixth position. It looks like possibly only 6 cars on the lead lap. 47 complete. 47 laps complete, 53 to go in the first half of this grueling 200-lap Tire Shack Enduro. On the line to the winner this afternoon. A big payoff for the street stock division. Their biggest of the 1996 campaign. Dave Oblinas, your race leader in the 78 automobile, and Derek Smith just doesn't quit. He's right there in the 00. Your top 2 competitors right up in front, Paul Manel. Once again in third is Gilles Legier in the 95, still on the lead lap. We believe Trombley is in fourth in the 61, also on the lead lap. So is the 59 of Dan Oblinas and the 9 of Brian Quinlan. So 6 cars remain on the lead lap. That's unofficial as we go to the halfway mark. time by. We're 53 down, 47 to go the first half. 53 complete, 47 to go. About to go a lap down in car number 61 as Dave Oblina scoots up the inside of the 78. So once again, 5 cars will remain on the lead lap as soon as Oblinas gets by. Quinlan, the last car on the lead lap in the 9. It's 200 grueling laps and we are past the halfway mark. This time on a turn number 4 for Dave Oblinas, it's 60 complete and 40 to go. 60 down, 40 to go this time by. Once again, we are 60 complete and 40 to go. Straight stock indoor, all brought to you by the good folks at Tire Shack. Dominion and John in Moncton. Todd McKay being given the move over sign in the 31 automobile. Smoke pouring from that automobile. The slip and slide straight stock division putting the show on here. And Dave Oblinas works the inside of Frank Dick as McKay heads back to the garage area. Tough break for the Turtle Creek area driver. His first outing of the 31 car. Dave Oblinas, your race leader. Derek Smith with a 00 right on his rear bumper. Trombley gone a lap down to the leaders. Quinlan is the next driver for Dave Oblinas to try to put a lap in arrears. The 9-car Quinlan still on the lead lap. That is unofficially. Dave Oblinas trying to go to work on him with Derek Smith in the 00. Only one red flag thus far. The distance has gone primarily green. And Dave Oblinas sets his sights on Brian Quinlan in the 9. Derek Smith doing a super job there in the second spot, held the lead briefly in the 00, and he is right there in striking distance. Once again, $1,000 is the payoff on lap 200 to the lead car. Dave Oblinas trying to put this one away this afternoon. So is Derek Smith with a 00. Trying to move up and put the 9 of Brian Quinlan a lap in arrears. Both the 00 and the 78 automobile are both driver and co-driver. The 9 is a single pilot, Quinlan alone in that automobile. So is Oblinas in the 59, where it's both still on the lead lap, as is the 95 car rather of Gilles Legier. Dave Olinas in the 78. Hall Smith out of turn number 2. The distance has been consistent between these top two drivers, no more than 2 car lengths, sometimes up to a rear bumper is all that separates. Again, almost collects the wall over in turn 2. Some dampness up in the high side of the turn. Oh, the 18 automobile Troy Frost has lost the right rear tire. The red flag situation is we have debris on the front straightaway as the right rear tire has exited Troy Frost, number 18. So he limps back to the garage area across the infield. And red flag is out on the speedway. All the cars have to stop exactly where they are. And we'll take them away one more time in green. Officially, we have 5 cars on the lead lap. Of course, your leader, the 78, Dave Oblinas, the 00 of Derek Smith. Speedway, and off we go. Green flag is down. Frank Dick a little slow in the start. He was right under the starter stand. And we are on the 71st lap. Complete this time by. This is 72 complete this time by. Your leader is Dave Oblinas in the 78, Derek Smith in the 00. Also on the lead lap, the 9 of Quinlan and the 59 of Oblinas, who certainly profited from this red flag. Break for Troy Frost in the 18 as he headed back to the garage area. And Trombley now in the 61 in trouble, does get righted over there, headed through the mud over in turn number 2. Trombley trying to get it turned around. The leaders are approaching, and Trombley spins it away. The top 2 cars hardly slacked there through the turns as Trombley was trying to get turned around. Super job of driving by both those front competitors and Trombley as well. Dave Oblinas, your leader at the stripe. The 00 Derek Smith in second. Tough break, doing a super job in second spot. Dave Oblinas continues to be your leader. A tough break for the second generation driver, Derek Smith and Derek Jones, as they head back to the garage area. So unofficially, there are only 3 cars left on the lead lap. Your leader, Dave Oblinas, the 9 of Quinlan and the 59 of Dan Oblinas. Unofficially, the 95 is a lap down as well. lost a tire on the Francis Plumbing and Heating CC Lounge machine and is ground to a halt on the back straightaway. But once again, a red flag situation on the track as we work lap number 82.
The tire fell off 0-0.
So 82 laps are complete, and he's headed back to the garage area. So Pierre Gland will have to carry the family honors of the 21. That's his son in the 21, Pierre Gland, his first year of competition, a rookie driver in the street stock division. Once again, we are 82 complete and 18 to go. 82 down, 18 to go. Green flag is down. We're off and running one more time with 18 remaining. Unofficially will be Brian Quillen in the 9 and third, the 59 automobile of Dan Oblinas. As Troy Frost in the 18 makes his way back onto the speedway one more time. The Raymond Butt contracting machine headed back into the fray. And the Atlantic Compressed Air Chevrolet, your race leader. In the 78, replacing Bob Boucher this weekend in that automobile. Unofficially, three lead cars. Three cars left in the lead lap. The Quinlan in the 9 in second spot. Dan Oblinas in third in the 59. 10 to go this time by. We are 90 complete and 10 remaining in the first half. 90 down, 10 to go. Second place driver Derek Smith in the 00 making his way out of the garage area. So Smith onto the track in the 00, probably about 20 laps in arrears to the leaders. Trying to take it home here in the first half, but he's got to do it all over again one more time in reverse direction to collect the top $1,000 prize money. thread the needle with Charlie Lewis on the back straight. Looks to the outside of Troy Frost. Charlie Lewis makes his way through. Oblinas with 5 to go is your leader. Having the ride of his life on the outside of the 78 car. He's the co-pilot in the 78, Terry Malotson. Bromley takes it right to the wall that time on turn number 4. And your leader, with less than 5 to go, tries to put another lap on Charlie Lewis in the 2. Dave Oblinas, your race leader in the 78. Quinlan second in the 9, in third. Dan Oblinas in the 59 automobile. The popsicle sticks are up this time on. We're 98 completed. 2 to go. 98 down. 2 to go this time on. This time on a turn number 4. And the first half of the Tire Shack Enduro 200. About to go to Dave Oblinas in the 78 as Terry Charters makes his way back onto the track in Weagle's number 75. Final time on a turn number 4. Your race leader for the checkered flag. It's going to be Dave Oblinas. Terry Malotson giving the applause from inside the car as he gets a throw ride for 100 laps. So he'll head to the line. Let's have a big, warm Riverglade Speedway round of applause for your first half leader. Because it's not over yet, folks. They got to go at it one more time for 100 more laps. Let's hear it for him, Dave Oblinas. The laps.
Every time, yeah.
Doing a super job. Brenda and Al Oblinas up here, watching their son, Dave Oblinas in the 78. His co-pilot, Terry Malotson, having a great thrill there. And we're going to do this for 100 more laps, only in reverse direction. Once again, turn number 4 becomes turn number 1. And turn number 2 becomes turn number 3. Turn number 2, becomes number 3. Turn number 1 becomes number 4. I'll get it right, don't mind me. Frank Dick making his way back out of the garage area in the 10. Says, hey, I'm going the wrong way. Let's turn this around. Normally these cars are set up to turn left, but because of the reverse direction of the second half, they've set their cars in a neutral position as far as caster and camber and all those good things go. And they're going to try this all over again one more time. The good folks from Johnson Equipment doing their cleanup duties over in turn number 4, which now is, of course, turn number 1. Once again, we appreciate the good folks from Tire Shack being on hand this evening. Rod Porter, the owner and operator of the Tire Shack, and his main man, Ray Bellevue. $1,000 on the line to the leader at the end of the distance. Dave Oblinas course, your race leader, Brian Quinlan, second in the 9 and third. Dan Amelinos out of turn number 4. Smith slaps the wall. Now break for Derek Smith with double zero, slaps the wall. And Dave Amelinos is off the pace of the 78, heads to the garage area. So Quinlan, we believe, will assume the lead in the 9. Tough break for the Boundary Creek area driver. And Quinlan is your leader with Dan Amelinos in second spot. Your race leader in the 9, Dan Amelinos in second. Not sure who's running third and fourth, because several cars are several laps down. Your leader at turn number 4 with Amelinos right on his rear bumper, working the outside of lap driver Derek Smith in the double zero. Once again, the double zero is a lap car, several laps to the rear, takes the 59 right to the wall in turn number 2. Back into the garage area, some smoke or steam pouring from that automobile. The tough break from the Boundary Creek area driver and his co-pilot Terry Melanson as they struggle their way back up in the back with an ailing automobile. Brian Quinlan, your leader in the 9. The second spot will be Dan Amelinos in the 59. In the 9, your race leader at turn number 4. The 59 automobile in second spot. Dan Amelinos. automobile of Derek Smith. Top brake as he fell out early in the first half. It looks like he's headed back for the garage area one more time. Unable to make the pit entrance that time by as Jules here was moving on the outside. Brian Quinlan, your leader in the 9 as he goes through turn number 2. Dan O'Brien is the second generation driver in the second spot as they try to go into turn number 3 high. And Quinlan goes up. Some water over there in that area. In the 21 scrapes the wall that time out of turn number 4. This time by as Quinlan crosses the stripe. We're 122 complete. Quinlan, your leader in the 9. Dan O'Brien in second spot in the 59. Break for a couple of drivers, the 00 of Derek Smith, who ran second for a long time during the first half. Unable to go the distance. And the 78 automobile, the first half leader, David Linus, has retired to the garage area. Brian Quinlan in the 9, your race leader this time by 124 laps complete. 124 laps complete. 76 to go. Keep your eye on the line. The 21 car is running. Pierre Glad of the 21 runs right to the wall of the turn number 4. Trying to work a line around the track that works for him to make up some distance. In his pursuit of the leaders, takes it sliding through the 1-2 turn. Quinlan, your leader. 125 down, 75 to go. 125 complete and 75 to go. The 21 automobile of Pierre Glatt really loose through the 1-2 turn. Charlie Lewis and Frank Dick come together in the front straightaway as the leaders get by on the outside. That was a narrow escape for Quinlan and Oblinas. In Toro 200 for the straight stock division, all brought to you by the good folks at Tire Shack, located at the corner of Dominion and John in Moncton. They're your Dunlop tire dealer. You need a front end alignment for your automobile? It's Tire Shack is the place to go. Brian Quinlan continues to lead in the line for the 59 automobile of Dan O'Brien is in hot pursuit. The 59 is trailing some smoke as he goes into turn number 3. May have a tire rubbing on that automobile. If you watch the 59 right now as he goes through turn number 3, some smoke off of that automobile, a tire rubbing or perhaps some oil being discharged by that automobile through that turn area. Doesn't seem to happen in turn number 1, but it does happen in turn number 3. Quinlan, your leader in the 9. Oblina second in the 59. Now the line about the push. Gilles Legier, another lap down in the 95. Looks to the outside, takes it high, wide, and handsome through turn number 3, and smacks away. Oblinas trying to take advantage of the situation as Quinlan snagged the wall. And Oblinas is your leader in the 59. Trough break for the Gallagher Ridge driver, Quinlan. And once again, the lead driver has been snake bit, and unfortunately, yes, the 9 automobile has gone to the garage area. Rookie driver Dan Oblinas in the 59 sets his sights on the win and $1,000 in prize money. Gilles Legier unofficially now in second spot in the 95. But he is laps down to the leader, and the only car on the lead lap is your leader, Dan Oblinas, in the 59. Oblinas now trying to gingerly work the rest of the distance, having it his way on the lead lap. Brian Quinlan makes his way out of the garage area. He'll go at least 2 laps in arrears, perhaps 3 or 4. A tough break for the Gallagher Ridge driver, and he's had a string of bad luck this year. Almost writing the car off a couple of races into the season. Quinlan back in competition one more time, but several laps in arrears to the leader, Dan Oblinas. A rookie driver in the Trent Blaney Towing, Oblinas working a siding machine. Again, some smoke trailing from the 59 automobile as he steps through turn number 3. Oblinas taking it right to the wall in the 1-2 turn. In the 59 automobile, your race leader. Over 140 laps are complete. We are looking lap number 141. 141 complete. 59 to go. And the 59 is Guerrero at the front of the pack. That's Dan Oblinas, the ideal muffler machine out front, showing the way. The rookie campaigner from right here in Riverside, your race leader, second generation driver. His father, Ron Oblinas, drove for several seasons in both straight stock, formerly Duke, and sportsman competition. And doing a super job as he carries on with the Oblinas racing tradition.
to the double zero after running second in the first half. The 78 automobile who won the first half, David Williams, has retired to the garage area. Then it was Clemens' turn at the front in the 9. Back the wall over in turn number 3. And now it's Dan Williams, your race leader in the 59 automobile. To go. The 59 automobile crosses the stripe one more time. 3/4 of the distance is complete. And rookie driver Dan Avinas on his way to a $1,000 payday if he can hang it together for the remaining 50 laps. Enduro 200 for the straight stock division. All brought to me with Fortune Tire Shack Corner, Dominion and Johnson. Your Dunlop Tire dealer in the Moncton area. O'Brien crosses the stripe one more time as your leader, Gilles Leger, unofficially in the second position. We believe Charlie Lewis is third. That is unofficial. We will verify scoring at the completion of the 200 lap distance, but your leader is Dan Avinas in the 59. A few moments left for the Pee Wee fans to get their ballot in the ballot box. We're going to be drawing that at the completion of the distance here. And if your favorite driver has already left the race, you'll get a chance to go around the track with the winner. Hopefully. Dan Williams in the 59, your race leader. Crosses the stripe one more time. 3/4 of the distance has been run, less than a quarter to go. Stripe 160 laps of the distance is complete, 40 to go. 160 down, 40 to go. Blinus, the rookie campaigner and second-generation driver, your race leader in the 59 automobile. Trying to take it home here for the $1,000 payoff this afternoon. Crosses the stripe of the 10-plate towing automobile as your leader. Unofficially, Gilles Legier in the second position. We'll have to check with official scoring at the completion of the distance. 200 laps to go for the street stock division. All brought to you by the good folks at Tire Shop. Your Drummond Tire dealer in Moncton. Located at the corner of Dominion and John. Unable to complete any more circuits at the moment. He has to be content to sit there and watch as the cars go around, helplessly stuck in the mud. Dan O'Blinus in the 59, one more time around, continues to hold down top spot. Chased down by the 95.5 automobile of Gilles Legier. Attrition taking its toll. 8 cars continue to travel around. 5 have gone pit side, and Brian Quinlan sits in the infield. Down, 172 down, 28 laps remaining for Dan O'Blinus in the 59 automobile. Don't forget, junior fans, to get your ballots in the ballot box before the draw is made this evening. We'll give you one more chance to get down there and do that. And we'll be making that draw following this event. Check your ballot in your souvenir program and put it in the ballot box, and you could be the junior fan this evening. Dan O'Blinus gingerly taking it through the turns. Just not wanting to make a mistake now. This race is his as long as the car holds up and he doesn't make a driving error. No rookie mistakes thus far, and the 176 laps complete for number 59. Amazing driving display by Pierre Glenn in a 21. Every time he hits the turn, he's very loose, but somehow he's managed to keep it on the pavement
and out of the concrete. Sailing for Abuenas, no lap traffic in sight right now. That could be his only hazard in driving to victory in the Endurance 200 this afternoon at River Delayed Speedway. Sideways in the turn, the 18 car. Very loose, that's Troy Frost. He's going the wrong direction. Well, normally that would be the right direction, but not in the second half. A window net down on the 18 car. He apparently is not moving. We may see, and yes, we are going to see a red flag on the event with 180 laps. We're working 180 right now, 179 down, we're working 180. And we'll have a red flag on the event. Perhaps this will give Brian Quinlan a chance to remove his automobile from the infield as well.
The green ticket 090796. That's 090796. You are a winner. Both those top prizes can be retrieved in the tower area. 180 to go, 20 to go rather. 180 down. Dan Abuenas, your race leader, the 59 automobile. Nelson all the way from Hillsborough won our Dunlop drinking bottle. That's Nathan Nelson from Hillsborough, the winner of our drinking bottle, courtesy of the good folks at Tire Shack and Dunlop. Pierre Gallant still taking it high, wide, and handsome in the 21 car. Takes it right to the wall every time to the 1-2 turn. And he does the same thing in the 3-4 turn. The leader right behind him, Dan Abuenas in the 59. Goes under the stripe one more time. Your leader, Dan Abuenas in the 59, unofficially Julius here in the second spot. Johnny Lewis in third. Trombley, we believe, is fourth. $186 down this time by. 186 down and 14 to go. the lead position. Nine laps of this 200 lap door for the straight stock division. Dan Linus having it his way. The only car on the lead lap is the rookie driver, Dan Linus, in the 59. Cars remain running as we wind down this 200 lap endurance contest. Steve Butterfly hands Ken Brace the two flags to signal 2 laps to go, this time at turn number 4. So for our race leader, Dan Abudas in the 59, the popsicle sticks are up, 198 complete, 2 to go this time by. 198 laps complete, 2 to go. Right flag this time by, one more trip around the oval of excitement for your race leader, Dan Oblinas. Takes it home for the win. Checkered flag, rookie campaigner. Super driving chore there in the 59 out of the wheel. Would you please join me down the start-finish line? Ray Belleville making his way out onto the speedway. Danny lost his hat, folks. Thank you. With $1,000, Dan can buy Dad a new hat anyway.
I know. Go get your hat. Big back on Larry's over there.
So the second generation driver, the driver of the 59 automobile, rookie campaigner, Dan Oblinas in victory lane, takes the victory drink of water. Let's hear it for him one more time. 200 laps. Dan Oblinas, your winner. Sussex, his favorite driver, Hayes Orgaland, of course, Dan Oblinas, who took him around the track. Of course, Ryan will get the trophy from Eastern Sports, a copy of Gary Ward Photography's picture, and be underway momentarily.
Even got brake lights.
followed by Gabriel Cormier out of Bumble Cook is your leader. Gabriel Cormier, the old man, the big Oldsmobile automobile, your race leader. Watch him go, and he slows down into the turn area. Sean Vino, the 44 is in second spot. Gabriel Cormier continues to lead in the 09, just 3 laps around the older excitement in a reverse direction. Josh Goslin, a familiar driver here at the Speedway, driving car number 60, Ford Zephyr automobile. $100 goes to the winner of this race. And the 44 Vino, I believe, is the leader. The Lincoln Mark IV. Josh Goslin doing a super job there, the Valvoline number 6. The 10-car automobile driven by Dan Goslin, that's Josh's brother. And one that makes contact with the wall and forgets which direction to go. No, we don't do it to the finale, guys. Save it. Checkered flag for the 44 automobile. John Vino and a Moncton, your race winner, the Lincoln Mark IV, number 44. So the big Lincoln Mark IV, number 44, for John Vino out of Moncton is your race winner as Goslin crunches his way to the start-finish line. It's all over, Josh. You can shut it down now. And the 21 car, Jason Power, who drove in street stock here last year in the 21. The 09 of Gabriel Cormier ends up in Lake Riverglade Speedway. It looks like the Taylor auto body hook will have to assist Gabriel back to the garage area. The 19 of Doug Donegan over there in the 19. We're not sure of the pronunciation of his name. 000. Just to give you a rundown of some of these drivers, we have John Mercer in the 666, Jason Power in the 21, Lonnie Lutz in the 49, Edgar Gallant in the 55s, Josh Goslin in the 6, Bill McLean in the 40, Dan Goslin in the 10, John Vito in the 44, who just won that event. And let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen, as he comes to line, your first winner in a backup race, John Vito in the 4s. That's Doug Gavani, I believe it is, in the 19. Mike Power, of course, in the 58. That's his old number from late model days. Devin McLeod in the 02. Gabriel Cormier in the 09 over there in Lake Riverglade Speedway. And the 000 is Matthew Arsenault out of Salisbury. One of our employees here who does a super job here, selling programs and popping chips in the grandstand area. Jamie Wilson does a super job here every week. And we appreciate his services and all the good folks that help us out here at the Speedway. So the 666 automobile on his way back to the garage area. A little push from that big Cadillac. Tom Lane with a big Eldorado or a Tornado. I'm not sure exactly right for Mike Power out of Pine Glen. Drove a Ford Fairlane bodied automobile here for several years here at the Speedway. So 3 laps in the bag race. Once again, the drivers compete with a 20-pound grocery bag over their head. They, of course, can steer, but they can't see where they're going. So the co-pilot takes care of that by shouting instructions to them. And it looks like the 58 may be relegated to the garage area. Tow truck coming out to assist him. Green flag about to be given by our starter, Ken Brace, and we're go. Bag race time, Demolition Derby style. The 44 Vito gets some assistance from the 49 car. Lonnie Lutz give a little push to him as they go 4 wide. You can't do that. Watch Lutz ram right into the wall. The 49 and Vito climbs the rail. Vito in the 44 did a super job in the backup race, having a little struggle as the 23 automobile Tom Lane gets a little bath over there in turn number 2. Watch the 19 car thread his way through the pack. Don't forget they got to do this 3 times around the speedway. The 19, the Hyundai, doing a super job over there. The 02 23 ride the wall. The 02 automobile is Devin McLeod out of Salisbury, and caution is out on the speedway. Tom Lane gets by, and that big Oldsmobile, I believe it is, Tornado. So Tom Lane unofficially is your leader, the 23. The 02 unable to refire, gets tail-ended by the 19 car. So if you're not going to move, I'll just push you on the way. Devin McLeod, the 02, has a problem to refire that Pontiac, and caution is out on the speedway. Tom Lane doing a super job in the 23. Lane gingerly makes his way through turn number 3 and 4. Steve Pettipaw, this car has not stopped. It almost tags the wall. I'm going to go now, can't get it stopped. I'm doing such a great job, guys, I just don't want to shut down. Tom Lane in the 23, the 02 automobile. Devin McLeod, the 19. The Hyundai is Doug Donagani, I have here. The 09 with heating problems there, Gabriel Cormier. And the 44 Vino, after his ride up on the wall, makes it back to the start-finish line.
You got no bag over here?
Yeah, I know.
How come?
I thought they were going to 3 laps. They only went to 1.
So we'll attempt to realign the field to try this all over again one more time. We believe Tom Lane is your leader. Again one more time, Devin McLeod out in front, headed for the wall, does a little graceful smash over there, and Tom Lane doing a super job in the 23. 02 snags the wall one more time in turn number 2 as they gingerly tiptoe through the water, as does the 19, the Pony. The 02 gets passed by Tom Lane, the 23 automobile. Big Oldsmobile Tornado front-wheel drive unit. Tom Lane of the Pine Glen area, your race leader in the 23. One more time around for Tom Lane and his co-driver. Once again, the co-pilot has to keep his hands on the dashboard, certainly cannot touch the steering wheel. The Pony doing a super job there in second spot. See how he makes out going through. No, that's a big, heavy cement wall over there. Watch Tom Lane as he steps down the back straightaway. Got some serious competition over there. Bill McLean in the WD-40 on the inside. The 000 automobile of Matthew Arsenault as well. So we should have a checkered flag this time out of turn number 4. It looks like it's going to be Tom Lane as the 09 of Gabriel Cormier goes by. Here he comes for the big win. The 23 automobile. They tell me it's one more time around. Tom Lane, your leader, the 09 headed through the lake again. He likes it over there, folks. Throw him a cake of soap and a towel, and he's happy.
The 09 headed through the infield now. Gabriel Cormier out of Mendon Cook. And Tom Lane down the back straightaway for the final time. In the 23, the big Oldsmobile Tornado. You saw it here for the first time, folks. It's the mag race for the Demolition Derby cars, and Tom Lane is your leader. Gabriel Cormier in the 09 spinning it backwards as Bill McLean is kissing the wall up in turn number 2. Checkered flag. It's going to be for Tom Lane of the Pine Glen, your race winner. $100 richer. $805 for the car. He's still at $5. Gabriel Cormier just won't quit, will you? It's about to get tail-ended by the 02 and the 44 of John Vino. I hate to tell you this, fellas, there's no money for second place. Might as well take the bag off. It's all over. Save your car for the finale. There's $1,000 on the line coming right up. These guys just won't quit. And it's all over. Your race winner gets side-boned. Gabriel, you really need a co-pilot, trust me. And a tire, and a front fender, and a hood. A grill wouldn't be too bad either. Perhaps a bumper, radiator, some hoses, top and bottom. All kinds of neat goodies. The Tough Try Award goes to Gabriel Cormier, but the win goes to Tom Lane. The 000 almost to the line. It's a photo finish. 1 0's across the line. 2 are still yet to come. Steve, you got more guts than Dick Tracy. Hey guys, you get to keep the bags. Demolition Derby finale coming at $1,000 to the last car running. The last car running will take it home. A late arrival, the 122, does not have a driver name on him. Of automobiles. The 44 is a Lincoln Mark IV, a very expensive automobile in its day. I'm not sure of the year of that machine. John Vino in the 44. What year is that Lincoln, sir? That old, okay. Car number 6, of course, is a Ford Fairmont for Josh Goslin. Dan Goslin in car number 10. The 23, an Oldsmobile Tornado for Tom Lane. Some Chevrolets, some Oldsmobiles, 88s, the odd Cutlass. Wagons work extremely good, those big Dodge wagons. Like this dark green one down here toward turn number 4. Extremely strong. Do not have a driver name on the 31, the Chevrolet Malibu. Still do not have a driver's name on him. But we'll be sure to get down trackside and let you know the driver's winning driver's name. Here's the guys.
I wish I had a bunch of guys.
Up later in the year, if you think this is exciting, want to take part in it, drop over and see Pat Rogers in the garage area after the completion of tonight's events, and they'll fill you in on all the rules over there. Steve Pettipaw making his final checks. $1,000 to the last car running.
Something like that.
mixture of automobiles from Chevrolet Camaros to Lincoln Mark IVs, Oldsmobiles, Ford, Chevrolets, Dodges, you name it, we got it. And they're all going to look the same when it's over. One big pile of junk. You probably buy any one of them for $1.29. Don't forget, coming up 1 week from tonight, a full program. That's coming up 2 weeks from tonight here at the Speedway. And be sure to check on your calendar, August 17th, 18th weekend, the 32nd Annual International here at Riverglade Speedway on Saturday night. Twin 75s for the street stocks, brought to you by Bleedus Roofing and Siding. And on Sunday night, the Budweiser Twin 100s for the late model Sportsman Division. That's coming up on August 17th and 18th weekend right here at the Oval Excitement Riverglade Speedway, the 32nd Annual International. Lots of excitement throughout the summer months, right through the Labor Day weekend. Of course, we'll have another one of these on Labor Day weekend. Enduro and Demolition Derby. It looks like the Camaro automobile of Matthew Arsenault is already retired from this event. Tough break for the Salisbury driver. And there are people who pay a big dollar just to get the rear spoiler off that Camaro because they're very rare. Is down. It's clutch match time. We have a pony sandwich just down by the start-finish line. There's a 23 of Tom Lane. Actually, the pony is still running. I might win 50 cents. It's clutch bunch time. Watch the pony eat the big lick from the 21 automobile. And the pony is still running. Another pony sandwich. A couple of cars have been sidelined already up in turn number 4. The big Dodge wagon. Unsure of the driver's name on that automobile. It could be Mike Niles, I'm not sure. 55 car still running. Lots of smoke keeping away the mosquitoes tonight, folks. Burn rubber. Watch the big number 10 over there, Dan Gosselin. The big Buick wagon takes a real serious slap from the 55 automobile of Edgar Gallant out of Capillet. Several cars have been sidelined. Looks like Josh Goslin, the 6, is already out of it. The 49 car of Lonnie Lutz has already quit. Tom Lane in the 23 doing a super job of that front-wheel drive Oldsmobile Tornado. They work extremely well in demolition derbies because you can hit them very hard in the rear end and they don't fold up. Ramo Crasho in the front straightaway. The 10 of Gosselin takes a lick at the Buick wagon. It looks like he's hung up there in that automobile. The 99 and a half does not have a driver's name on him. Just a few cars left running. The 55 automobile of Edgar Gallant in the infield area, along with the 10 car of Dan Gosselin, still running. A couple of cars locked together, can't make separation and do any damage. $1,000 for the final car running. My pick's already out. The Hyundai has had the biscuit.
One of the cars about to lose a rear door. The 09 of Gabriel Cormier takes a look at the 55 car of Edgar Gallant. Time at Riverglade Speedway. And who will it be for the $1,000 prize money? About 6 cars remain running, the 31 automobile still running. Looks like the 09 has quit. Dan Gosselin doing a super job in the 10. Still running with that Pontiac or Chevrolet automobile. The 55 of Edgar Gallant, the WD-40 of McLean still running. It keeps on going till the last car has been crunched and munched. Bill McLean is still running in the WD-40. The 31 automobile is still running. Steam and smoke all along the front straightaway here. Hard to tell who is running. The 10 of Dan Gosselin still running up there in turn number 4. With the 10 car looking for victims. Only 3 or 4 cars remain running. Dawson did a better job carving up the infield than a 4-furrow plow. And he does it again. Pat's going to send you a bill for that, Dan. Couple cars left running up there in turn number 4. And we're soon going to have a winner here, folks. Gosselin, McLean, and one other car, I believe, still running. Not sure who the driver is of that big Buick wagon, or a Dodge wagon. I can't tell from here. It's like a Buick. Gosselin takes a piece of them anyway. It looks like McLean may be done. So it's down to Dan Gosselin in the wagon, and it looks like Gosselin may bring it home. Buick wagon and Dan Gosselin in the 10. Looks like maybe the last 2 cars running. And it all depends how you do it here, folks. Just 2 cars remain, Dan Gosling in the 10, and I do not have a driver's name on the Buick wagon. But we will get to talk to him later, we hope. Gosling's car seriously overheating. Almost takes a lick from the rear, and I think I'll move back out of here just momentarily. It's $100 to kill the announcer. $50 just to maim him. Gosling with some serious tire problems, and the wagon may be done. He's still running. Hey, maybe it's a Timex wagon. Takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Here goes. Big crunch, big finale. Let's see who's running when this one's over. Might be a tie, folks. Let's see if either one of them can refire. Someone's refired, possibly the Buick. I saw some motion from that automobile. So if he can pull away, judge's decision is final. Steve says shut it off. Do we have a winner out there, Steve?
No.
You will be allowed out on the track as soon as we have some debris cleared away. One thing we'd like to caution you about, we're having a winner for you just momentarily here. Please be careful as you enter the track. Lots of sharp things, lots of hot things, and please, 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 no smoking in the infield. We have raw gas out here, please, no smoking in the infield. Finish.
You gotta make contact with him.
Mike Niles, where are you from, Mike?
Riverview.
Riverview, congratulations, and Dan Gosling. Congratulations, Dan Gosling and Mike Niles, our co-winners this evening. Once again, please, if you enter the speedway, go out and check out all the debris and damage, please. No smoking in the infield area. We have raw gas out here, please. No smoking in the infield area.